Yo, it's Faz here doing NBA in the East for your fantasy options for today, 18th of November. Let's jump into it. We have the Bulls visiting the Pistons, Chicago winning in Detroit, 122 to 112 here. Zach LaVine, 25 points. Kobe White, 25 points. Nick Vucevic, 29 points and 12 rebounds. This man just keeps rolling along, yeah, chugging, 20 and 10. If you've got him on your team in fantasy land, you can't, complain about a player that just produces every single game. Literally 20 and 10, 18 and 8. Those stats are not too bad. Solid percentages, 8 threes today, 3 rebounds. Go trade for him right now if you can. Nick Vucevic is an Iron Man, I think. Fingers crossed he doesn't get injured next game, right? Josh Giddey as well, 11 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Solid effort for the Bulls there, beating up on the Pistons as you'd sort of expect, I think, in the pecking order in the East, despite their record. The Pistons here, 26 points, 10 assists from Cade Cunningham. Jaden Ivey, bit of a quiet game again. They need him to play well, I think, if they're trying to get those W's there. Jalen Duren, big game from him. Very happy that, he's back again from my lineup. 15 points, 22 rebounds, and a couple of blocks there. I've actually offered him for a few trades out there, and no one wants to take a bite of him. I don't know, surely you could do worse than that, but hey, I'm happy to keep him active in my lineup if no one wants him. Jump to the next game here. We have the Sixers playing the Miami Heat in Miami. Miami winning 106 to 89 here. Man, Sixers here, 2-11 now. Look, let's see how deep a hole they can dig here before they try and get themselves out of it. Which I think they're trying to do right now because Embiid is obviously playing at the moment, but 11 points of 11 shots in 31 minutes. He needs to get himself going there. Jared McCain is top scoring for the Sixers right now. 20 points for him, 4 3-pointers. He's outscoring Embiid or Paul George right now. That's probably not how the Sixers saw this season was supposed to stack up in that sort of sense. Not much else across the board there for the Sixers. Obviously not even hitting 100 points then. On the other side, I think Duncan Robinson gets a start here in Miami. 13 points, another solid game for him. In that sense, couple of threes as well. Jimmy Butler returns to the lineup here, 30 points and 10 rebounds. I love that he makes his free throws, 13 from 13, 100% from the free throw line. Always helps your category there when you're, trying to win that free throw statistic there for your fantasy team. Tyler Hero, 18 points as well. A couple of threes there. Bam, 5 points, only quite offensive game, but 13 rebounds. A couple of steals and a block and 3 assists there. Rounds out the Miami Heat there. We'll jump over to the Knicks hosting the Wizards here. Knicks winning 134 to 106. I honestly don't get enough time to watch many games. I watch a few highlights here and there. I look at a lot of box scores. I got to make my decisions based upon numbers, I can't sit there and watch a whole 2-hour game or multiple 2-hour games in a week. Let's be clear, I'm just way too busy. But when you see a box score for the Knicks where they've got a bench players playing multiple double-digit minutes, your Knicks have got that game in control, I think. Campaign 23 minutes off the bench for the Knicks today for 17.7 assists there. Usually you get very little production off the bench for the Knicks here. Jalen Brunson, solid double-double, 26 and 11 assists again, 5 3-pointers. Karl-Anthony Towns is rolling at the moment. He's really found his offense going, I think, in New York. 24 points, 12 rebounds as well. Everyone was shooting really well in New York for the starters there, which is probably part of the blowout here for the Washington Wizards. Bub Carrington, 18 points. Corey Kispert, 18 points. Valanciunas, also 18. Rounds out the offense there for the Wizards here. Jordan Poole, a real quiet game there. He was one of the top 10, I think, rated fantasy players early in the season. That was probably never sustainable, let's be clear. And I think he's really fallen back to where you would expect he would be from his ability perspective in fantasy and in real life, obviously here. I like the fact that there's players here that are getting opportunities with Washington. Keep an eye on them. Any player here could really pop off and seize their minutes and their stats, I think, in the Wizards. Next game here, we have the Raptors here hosting the Indiana Pacers. Raptors winning 130 to 119 here. That's our 3rd win for the season. I think their vibe's pretty good though, the Pacers here, when RJ Barrett is making his shots. He was shooting, I think, a woeful less than 40%, so far this season, but when he's making 13 of 21 shots for 39 points, yeah, that's a great sort of output from him. He's clearly their offensive hub right now with Scotty Barnes out still, and obviously quickly as well is out for another week, I think, or so. So Grady Dick, 15 points as well, a couple of 3-pointers there. Jacob Poeltl stepped up today, 30 points and 15 rebounds. Hopefully he can string a few good games together there. Maybe you try and sell high on him. Yeah, he's never been a huge offensive sort of player, for most of his career. For the Pacers here, Badik Mathurin, 28 points, and Siakam, 25 points, 10 rebounds. He continues to chug along here. I swear, every time I see a Pacers box score right now this season, it's like, what is going on with Tyrese? Yeah, 5 from 18. Is he trying to, get the biggest differential of, a drop in field goal percentage from a all-star, all-NBA? It was all-NBA, yeah? It was all-NBA third team last season to what he's doing at the moment on the floor. I don't know what's going on there with him, but a bit of a stinker for him. 16 points, 5 steals is nice, but, his percentages are cratering across the board. Last game here is the Bucks winning by 1 point. I think a clutch Dame Lillard layup, I think is what I saw. 101-100 against the Houston Rockets here. Obviously a real dogfight of a game there. Brook Lopez top scored here for the Bucks here, 27 points, 11-15, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals. That's a bit of a throwback game, I think, from Brook Lopez. Giannis a bit quiet, 20 points. Dame Lillard, 18 points on 18 shots. Didn't make a single 3-pointer either. But hey, they got the win. That's what's important for Milwaukee right now. Moved to 5-9. For the Rockets here, 26 points for Fred VanVleet. He continues to sort of get his season going, I think, in the last fortnight or so now. Jaylen Brown, 21 points. Sengun, 18 points, but off 21 shots there. Probably doesn't really help their cause. But yeah, look, I think it's nice to see the Bucks winning. We want to see you guys move up the ladder a bit here, and hopefully we'll get some more players in the Bucks that I suggested that you should drop every player unless you're Giannis or Dame Lillard. But hey, maybe Brook Lopez is now worth a bit of a look here, and Bobby Portis continues to produce, I think, off the bench for them. So check them out.